Symbology. So what Symbology does is that it helps us to create color attributes to our features. For example, we want to differentiate a part of local government area or part of line or point by color or by sizes. What we do for this is Symbology. Let's turn in these active centers. What we can do here is adjusting the color and sizes. For example, if you click on this dot here, you can see here we can always come in here under the color, change the color and the size, and you click OK. But we can do more when we go into Symbology. Let's open the attribute table for this active center to see what we have under the attribute table. Under this attribute table, we have several fields, but with this field subscribers, we can work with this field subscribers. And in doing that, coming back to our data set active centers, when you right click and come to properties, and then you come to Symbology. Single symbol is using the same size to represent all the points, but under categories, we can be able to use different feed. As you can see under this feed, we can be able to use different feed to be able to visualize the points. So for example, if you go to the subscriber feed, and then we click on add all values, we can all find out that our point is having different colors for different values for the subscribers feed. So for example, we want to use a particular color code. Let me use this. We find out that there are different colors for the subscribers feed. When we click apply and click OK, now you can see we find out that we have different colors attributed to subscribers values. So let's look at another options for Symbology. Coming to properties, this category is just for us to be able to symbolize different colors for different values in a particular feed. And for quantities, we can also group them using subscribers. We can group them by color. For example, now under the classes, you can use a lesser value like 3. You can group them in 3 classes. You can increase their classes to 8. You can always change the group classes. So let me leave it under 3 group values. We have it in 3 groups. As you can see under this Symbology, you can see the appearance. You can always get how the appearance of the grouping will look like from this place here, and you click on apply and OK. Training centers that have subscribers from 0 to 12 are lower classes. The one that has 13 to 25 are middle class, while the training center that has from 26 to 150 are the upper classes. We can always increase their classes, so let's do that under the Symbology. Let's use 11 classes, click on apply and OK. Let us look at one important Symbology which we do with size. Properties, graduated symbol. You can always visualize how your Symbology will look like from this dialog box. For this, let's say we use 7 group. We have just one single color value but different bubble sizes, and you click on apply, you click OK. You will find out that we have bigger bubble sizes and smaller bubble sizes, and if I should visualize them, where we have bigger bubble sizes is where we have more subscribers, and where we have lower bubble sizes is where we have smaller subscribers. And let's change it back to 3 classes. 3 classes. Let's look at how we can also symbolize line and check out the attribute. Under the attribute here, we can use this traffic per hour to carry out the Symbology. So in doing that, you come to the road dataset and come to property and go to Symbology, and we can categorize it using the field traffic per hour, and we select the color ramp to symbolize it, and you come to this place, click on add all values. Right under the dialog box here, you can see the colors for the traffic per hour value is different from each other. Right when you click on apply and you click OK, now we have the colors So we find out that we have different colors for different lines. You can just select properties for all symbols instead of increasing them one after the other from this layer here. You can increase them all from the symbology. Come to properties and you come to symbols here. Click on properties for all symbol and you increase it. Then you click OK, apply. OK. So you can see the road more clearly. We find out that we have different color for different road traffic. You can play around with different symbology. Let's look at the quantity graduated symbols. Under the quantity, let's see you traffic bar. You can see the sizes here and you click apply and OK. So you see that road that has bigger traffic has bigger width, while road that has smaller traffic has smaller width.